Welcome to the His House. It goes down at the motherfucking His House. Like being at the motherfucking His House. Where you get celebrity tea and gossip. Make predictions. We sip tea and per tea line. On stream. Not edited. Straight off the dome. And we sip tea at the His House. Get lit at the motherfucking His House. Sip tea and hear all about it. At the DJ motherfucking His House. You heard me? Yeah. What's up, my pretties? What's up, my lovelies? How you doing? How you feeling? Well, now that I know you're doing pretty low, let's get into this pretty on me. Since I have a motherfucking headache, I might as well speak on this motherfucking topic. But I blame myself because I literally got about 3 hours of sleep and I'm supposed to be taking a nap right now. But I'm choosing to do this video. And but we're gonna be alright. We're gonna work through. We're gonna pray about it. Then I'm gonna take me a nap. Okay, so I had to speak on this because I was watching Tasha K video on her channel, and yes, I do watch Tasha K. Um, she's definitely a goat in the industry. Shout out to Tasha K. She's still in the game. Um, but anyway, Judge Joe Brown just called Kamala Harris a HOE. If I can't react to that, baby, what can I react to? Because literally, what the did he just say? He literally called her HOE. And I'm gonna look and see if I can find the clip, the audio or whatever, because I feel like y'all kind of need to hear it because it's so motherfucking crazy. But I get what he's saying, but at the same time, I'm tired of this old ish. Like, I just did a video saying women can never be or her, but I'm standing on it. I don't think Kamala could ever really be a her. And the fact that you saying that is upsetting me and my homegirls. Because how you know for real? You know what I'm saying? Like how he know she's supposed to be a HOE? I don't think he would know that unless he got a little rendezvous in and then she dips and he got hurt. Because but I feel like if he had been putting that work in or it was on point, then she still would have stuck around and he wouldn't be in his feelings calling her hoes on national TV. Now that's just allegedly. I don't know if there was an encounter, but those be the ones. The dudes that get left be the first to try to call you her. But anyway, I can't really see the audio right now. But it's definitely giving defamation of character because like what the freak? Okay, give me a second. I don't know how many cost that clip. It may be an old clip. Oh, there you go. Okay. So, yeah. Give me 1 second and let me see if you can hear this. It's on Tasha K channel Unwind with Tasha K. A black woman. And then we have Kamala Harris, who is being put off as a black woman, is being put off as front runner for U.S. president, and she's a hoe. It's all the way around it. Why are they causing black women to be so closely associated with an admitted sex object who slept her way to the top? See, that's very bad. And some black women, why are you not supposed? Because I love you, and I don't want you getting further associated with some nastiness. The woman's a hoe, so why should you be identified with a hoe? You're a nice, chaste woman. Yeah, he sound a little bit salty. I don't know. He sound a little bit salty, Joe. Don't be salty. It it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. If it ain't hitting, you gonna get left and on to the next. Period. If that's being a hoe, because if you went your whole life and then bust, now time, you gonna be a hoe too. Period. So You gotta make a bus, Joe. And then she anyway, let me stop. But cause why else would he care? You know what I'm saying? Why literally would he care if she was a whore or not? It sounds like he had first hand experience. Kamala, we want to know the T girl. We want to laugh and kiki and ha ha like you be kiki and a ha ha girl. Let's hit some hotels from the protels because we can never be a hoe. But I don't think she a hoe now, Joe. If she was a hoe, because a lot of women admit to having a whore day, you know, even though it's really not even that. It may go by a year, or so. But if that's the case, I don't think she's a her now. She's already at the top. Regardless of how she got to the top, she at the motherfucking top. I can say the same thing about Joe problem. That's the double standard I hate. Like, dudes can sleep with 100 women, but as soon as a woman do it, they consider a her. And I said women really aren't like that a whole because a lot of times these women don't even be getting pleasure. So you think a woman's gonna stay with somebody not giving her pleasure? Like, be freaking for real. Now, if she having a happy party all around town and she getting pleasure on pleasure on pleasure, maybe. But these dudes, the way these dudes is built to treat you, literally be treating these women like hers. Y'all hit one time, which is beyond me. Y'all literally chase women down just to hit one time and say, I hit that, I'm good. And then pass them over to the broskies. What do you expect her to be at that point? To never have sex ever again in life? That's dumb as hell. Women don't be doing that. Oh, let me just hit and let me see if I can get him. So as many dudes that hit it and quit it, you gonna find one hoe because after the dude hits it and quit it, she'll be dumb to never have sex again. Yes, she can wait 20, 30 years if she find a dude that's not a jack if she want to, but more than likely she's not going to wait. And if that makes her a hoe, what does that make you, Joe? Joe, answer me this. Are you a hoe? If you had more bodies than she has, does that make you a hoe? Let me know that. Because I'm sure you're going to say, even if I had more bodies, no, I'm not a hoe. But I bet you got more bodies than she do. So stop calling that woman a hoe. And what people did in their past, in a young, dumb, full of era, don't count that and say that's how they going to run the country. Because baby, I done grew since them years. I'm not the same since them years. Just like somebody going to prison because they're doing some dumb stuff. They get out. You going to hold them accountable for in their 50s and 40s. Like, be freaking for real. People grow out of that. Kamala's in her 50s and 60s. If she want to be a hoe at 60, I'm sure she about to get turned down. But she's married now. So you need to start trying to put this woman in a category of her past. Because it sounds like you got some resentment in your heart, Joe. And I need you to have a conversation with Kamala and she just lets you know, Kamala, let Joe know what it was. Was the thing hidden or not? Was was he was he just a terrible communicator or not? Let him know what it was. Because dudes be in their feelings for years, won't say nothing to the woman, but they want to go on top on social media and defile this woman name. And I'm not saying I'm voting for Kamala, but at the same time, I'm gonna defend her because she's a female, she's a woman, and I'm tired of the motherfucking double standard. Cause why you clocking her T in her JJ? Are you going to Tom, Dick, and Harry and saying, "I did you hit that, or did you go and Tom, Dick, and Harry came and told you they was up in her?" Like, I'm trying to figure out how you know the T on Kamala's vajayjay. Because I definitely don't know. I really didn't need to know. But now I'm glad I do know. And I think this ain't the first time he done said this about Kay. And it's getting personal because don't you marry Joe? You gotta move past that. You gotta don't take that to heart. Because I'm sure, you know, she probably had some regret. She seen you on the big screen or whatever, She probably thought about running that thing back a time or two. But look how you acting, Joe. Look how you acting. That's probably the reason she left you, cause you don't got no respect for her. You wanna run with her, give her some rated two peen, and think she supposed to stick around, and you talk to her any kind of way and talk crazy. No, we ain't them women no more. Like we ain't supposed to just sit and take it, get slapped around, knocked around, and take it. Heck, motherfucking no, no. But I still got respect for Judge Joe. I think he might need to get checked in. You know, it's a certain age level, a certain threshold where you start running around naked or start saying off the wall stuff, like maybe in your 80s and 90s, and you got to get checked in. You saying this on a platform with such animosity and hate in your heart, I think you need to have a private conversation first of all, because you don't want to go to the grave with that in your heart, and and men that you want. Kamala don't got no grudge against you. Probably Kamala probably fudged you the long way, but it just wasn't that, and she moved around. You know, and 50, 60 years later, you still got that in your heart. That ain't good. Let that stuff go, Joe. Let it go. That's the conversation you have with Kamala, not to the whole motherfucking world. Okay? Like, I don't got nothing to do with that. I'm trying to talk for Kamala, but I definitely am not Kamala. But it just wasn't hidden like that, Joe. It just wasn't that. It just wasn't that. So she had to go and do other stuff, basically. It wasn't nothing against you. It just wasn't what it was. And it wasn't clicking. And she had to move around. And that don't mean that she jumped on every to get up, because you was not in the bedroom, Joe. You was not in the blinds. Were you a fly on the wall? Did you turn yourself to a fly on the wall and see the interactions? Because, Joe, you freak nasty if you did that. Was you buying the tapes, Joe? How you know how she was throwing that thing around in them sheets? Because I don't know. I mean, you probably still. Let me stop. You probably still got the whiff and everything. See, that's just too much. Keep that behind y'all doors. That's just too much information for us. So, what do y'all think about Joe calling Kamala up? Does that change y'all view of her? And do you think he got some a heart broke behind Kamala? And what do you think is going on there? Let's talk about it. Let's give Joe some advice, give Kamala some advice, give the world some advice at this point. Cause what the fudge? Welcome to the He's Out. It goes down. Welcome to the He's Out.